Hello, right, so this is a game by Core Design, come out on, I think it's just the Amiga and the Mega Drive. I might be wrong because it is licensed directly to Sega, but I'm sure somebody will tell me if I'm wrong. It's Skeleton Crew. It is a Core Design game. A game that I really wanted to play when I was a bit younger, but never had the chance to. It's really, I'm just going to skip all this. There's a weird rudimentary story about having to try and get a man, get him. Doesn't actually really tell you why. Controls, pretty cool. You can go in any direction. If you hold the button down, you stay firing in that direction. Graphics are great. The design is typically Core design, is that word? It is now. They were making games that looked like this quite a lot. Things like Blaster on the Amiga, some airplane game that I can't remember what it's called, which is typical. This just proves that we don't have a script. Yeah, so what you're doing is you're killing these men that come out of eggs, because of course they do, and trying to get to the next stage. It is a lot harder than it looks. It definitely gets a lot harder. Jump down here. You have a gun, on the three buttons you also have this, which is shit, completely pointless. I just gotta leg it. Just say the graphics are pretty cool. It's got a very distinctive style to it. It's almost like a comic book, I suppose. Got some really big cool sprites as well. I mean, I have no idea what that's meant to be, but it looks cool. It's like a face vagina thing. A metaphor for the duality of man. We'll never know. Not good. I mean, this is one of those games I'm kind of glad I didn't waste money on, because as good as it looks, it is kind of monotonous after a while, and dare I say over difficult. Got some sections here, and you can see where it's just like, you're supposed to avoid that. I mean, are you supposed to, what? If you didn't know that was there. It's got some cheap bits in it here and there. This is actually the easier section. These guys just keep coming. Bad guys have just got a never-ending supply of bad guys. In the end, we pop over here. A section that I've played a few times now, and it never gets any easier. Pop in here, and then you go onto an elevator shaft, where you have to deal with killer flying brains and their mate Scott. So I've learned from trial and error, you have to kill the brains before you kill Scott and his mate here, because they just keep coming back, and it is thoroughly bloody annoying, as is the perspective. And then you go into the next room. We'll sort of go down here slightly, give it a minute, there we go, and then you go into another room. There are 4 of these. Distributing killer worms, so you just dispatch of. Kind of remind me of a bit in Star Wars where they're in the trash compactor. on it. There we go. And then on the next bit, we've got this little fella and these bloody things that distribute explosives that just make this bit. I don't know, it's actually, I'll just go the other way as well with my preparing you for the boss, as you'll see in a little while. If I can get down there, this is actually quite difficult. Got 3. And just to get rid of all the evil killer tentacles here. It takes a while, this bit. There's a fair few of them. The music on the Mega Drive version is pretty cool. It's not as good as the Amiga version. So Martin Everson joint. I've never just said that. But he did it. It was like Cypress Hill. Which was one of the reasons why I wanted to play the game so much, because it just had this cool attitude to it. And then he had all the artwork as well in the magazines. But it was kind of disappointing to hear that the game was a bit shit. Okay, and there are worse games out there. It's one of those ones where the more you play it, the more you sort of understand what's going on. You prepare yourself. The last time I got here I only had 1 credit, no lives. I managed to get to the bottom by being as cheap as some of the enemies are. It's just never ending, this, well, it feels like it. It's bloody ridiculous. You don't know you're being hit, really. You should concentrate on like that part of the screen, and then you're not looking in the middle of the screen, and then you're getting hit, which is design over function. Let's do a little bit more. Even if like the ones are different colours, I know. Oh. Jesus Christ. How many of these things have they got? Who's breeding them? Well, people collect mice, gerbils, or collect tentacle monsters. Why? Fucking maniac. There's the first one. So your pets are gone now. Except for one now, yeah. Piss off. Yeah. Nope, there's another one there about somewhere. So he was determined to get me eaten by those 2 eyeballs there. Basically hides a Sarlacc pit. There we go. Bit of brain again. Oh no, salad bowls of doom. Jesus Christ. There we go. The last time I lost my entire credit on them because I just smashed into it. And I think it's got spinny pocket things. Yeah, this placement there is a bit cheap because you're like on top of them almost immediately. And those rockets do a crap load of damage. That work on this. Probably, there we go. And I think it's another brain. Yeah. And there's a thing hanging over the edge as well. Another brain. Yeah, poop. Oh, the perspective on this bit just makes it more difficult than it needs to be. In the bin. Go away. And then him. Done. Hit final floor. It just throws everything at you now. A million room bars. Just get around this back bit here. Place it that way. No, that's not the right way. And then just dispatch everything from afar. And so once you sort of know what's coming, you prepare yourself. I'm still going to die anyway because it's getting late to me. Yep, there, but facing in park. Cool, bro. Christ, the bike. Cool. No idea how long this game is. Boy, anymore. Full star. Get rid of that. There we go. Right, and now we're on to the bus. I think. Oh no. Wait, yeah, there we are. So that bit with the salad bowls and the bombs and everything is a bit better preparing you for this bit. Where basically a weird worm thing will come out of one of these holes in a second. And you have to avoid the killer worm. While I'm doing this, seems to be the best bit. He does definitely move faster than you do. A small amount. Oh, you prick. Oh. Well, bugger that. Just run around in a circle a bit. But just sort of get yourself back in the position. Get ready for when he does his weird spin. It doesn't give you. There we go. That was massively fair. I think we all agree. In the bar. Circling up here. So another way with this. I shouldn't have. Oh, that's fine. So you get stuck on the bottom of the screen, which is doing now. I don't remember we shooting there. No, it's just this. Oh, good. Right, it doesn't actually hurt me if I stand perfectly still. Oh. I just realised that I'm supposed to actually kill this bloody thing with the grenades. Stand here and just circle me. I have learnt. Level 3. We are in completely uncharted territory now. See how far we can get. Here's just got a bit funky for a minute and then it was gone. Cool, what's the last thing? I'm assuming I can fall in them holes. I'll try to avoid them as best we can. Oh shit. Hi guys. Probably just have to kill everyone. Usually you have to go through the door. just barely. Sometimes the doors open on their own, sometimes you have to shoot the door. There the killer wasps. And the tentacles. Just leg it. Right. And I'm dead. It's fine. Oh yeah. We've got multiple branched and paths. I think we might have it. Oh. Running all. Oh, shit. The tentacles are dying. Look how much health I've lost. Wow. Hang on. That was very much like the beginning. Flipping amazing. Just legging it. Hi guys. Bye guys. Oh, he gone with you. Should have. Oh, slow down because it's the first time the game's actually slowed down. It's been a big guy. Oh, Jim. Smashed to bits. I don't see any health power-ups or anything like that. Flipping tentacles of doom. Out of the way. Should have stayed with the fast moving person. I'm trying to get as far as we can. Running all the way. Oh shit. Yeah. Those tentacles. It's just mental how much damage those tentacles do. And then this looks, I think this goes around in a circle. I could be wrong. Probably doesn't want me to rush for it quite as much as I just did. I mean, some of these enemies, I'm definitely like hitting him, or should be hitting him, but I'm just not. That makes standing still a really stupid idea. Yeah, it's a shame really. Game looks great, it's got so much potential, but it's just a bit, man. Fuck you, and the bloody tentacles. Can't see them until they've murdered you horribly. Oh, there you go. I've got the bars. HDZT. I'm going to completely forget that. Is Mars alright? That looks like Diablo 3 though. Frogs. Oh, and oh, I'm still here. One more life. That's a bit like a modem. Go. And these later levels, it actually seems just better. Oh Christ! It seems better to just do things as best you can. Kind of defeats the point of it being a shooting on me. I guess I'm going. There must be some reason I had to do that. Hasn't made it very apparent. Oh, this perspective. Well, that was my own fault, being stupid. Well, we'll end that there. A pretty good game. Hard, frustrating, great graphics, good sound. It's one of those ones, it's a bit like, I'm trying to think of another game, Predator 2, it's a bit like that. I'd imagine once you know all the paths and you know where everything is going to be and where you need to go, you can probably zip through it pretty quickly. I recommend playing it, just to sort of feel it out for yourself. Yeah, I'll probably actually play this again to see if I can get a bit further. I'm just going to give it a number out of 10, probably right in the middle on a 5. If I can get the Amiga version to work, I'll give that a go as well. Might be a bit better. Alright, bye bye.